Hi, this is Himangi, and you are listening to Very Random Podcast. I hope you enjoy this episode, and yeah, let's get on with it. Hi guys, okay. What should I talk about? I have no idea. If you're wondering, do I come with script for this podcast? No, I don't. It's a very random podcast, guys. Please. So, no, there are no scripts. It is just me telling stories from whatever I remember. And well, the thing is, I do not speak a lot. I am somebody who is a good listener, but I don't speak a lot. So, this podcast is just me speaking random things, random stories that I remember, talking about random current topics. We have so many things to talk about. See, that's the good thing about being random. You know, you can talk about anything and everything, which is very amazing because this podcast is something for which I don't have to brainstorm. Like, I don't have to sit and brainstorm. Okay, what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna do? This is something that just happens. It's just nice. Okay. Let's stop talking about this podcast. Well, let's talk about. Oh yes. Okay, so I am a person who is very, very fond of mystery, thriller, and suspense in general. I love that. Books, I want that genre. Books, I want that genre. Movies, that genre. Series, that genre. In fact, my favorite series for all the time has been BBC Sherlock, and well, Friends also, because how can somebody not love Friends? I mean, yeah. But yeah, I mean, Sherlock is. I love that. I love it. Even though, you watch it once and you are left with no suspense. But Sherlock is one such series which has so much in it. Especially if you have read the original books of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It is. Oh god, it's so amazing. It's just. No, this is not sponsored. They don't need to sponsor. They don't even need to advertise that. Like, it's. Yeah, you just tell people that Sherlock season 5 is coming. People are gonna be mad. You don't need any advertisement for that. Like, it's mad love, mad fan base. And well, yeah, highly recommend that series if you haven't seen it yet. But okay, well, let's move on. This is not a movie review or something going on here. We're doing very serious business. We have to talk about random things. Being random, let me talk about myself, because yours truly has been very random throughout my life. I was never the specialist of one thing. Okay, I was a very bright kid. I was always good in academics, which, well, if when I look back now, I am quite amazed, quite surprised. um I chose PCM in 11th. So yeah, you can imagine how highly I thought of myself and how stupid I was. But well, talking about me in middle school, I was this bright young girl who was always pumped up for taking part in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Like, anything pops up, Himangi, yeah. Whichever house that I used to. Okay, so my house, my school had 4 houses, and I believe every school has 4 houses: red, green, blue, yellow. I Whatever house had me was like luckiest. Okay, the luck had shined on them for that session. It was like, himangi is in our I'm bragging a lot, oh my god. But no, I was very good at things, and I have been to a lot of trips that were sponsored by my school, and not even like my school, by the government, basically by the central government, because I was in Kendriya Vidyalaya. Kendriya Vidyalayas are dope, okay? Kendriya Vidyalayas are dope AF, and they're pretty amazing. I love being a Kavian because I got so many opportunities, and I have been to so many trips, and I didn't have to pay a single penny to go on any of them. So yeah, obviously it was amazing. Let's talk about incidents on trips. Oh my god, there are so many stories about trips that I've been to, and it is, well, I will share some of those with you. Today I am going to share a very creepy story with you, okay? This is the most horrifying, terrifying story, and this actually happened on one of the trips. I did not witness this story. This did not happen to me directly, but just to keep the sense, the beauty of the story, the originality of the story alive, I will narrate it to you in first person. This particular night, it was around 1 a.m. and there was no light in the corridor, and I felt like I wanted to go to washroom, okay? So I go out, and the washroom is just there, like my room, and there's not much distance between my room and the washroom. So I go, I hear something, and it's I was not expecting any sound in the corridor, and the sound was very, very particular. I recognized the sound. It was gungroos. There were gungroos, but the sound was not as if somebody was dancing while wearing them. Someone was walking, and the gungroos seemed to be in direct contact with the ground. Seemed like somebody was dragging gungroos, and I was terrified. I don't know, maybe because it was such an unusual sound, and it felt very creepy. A chill went down my spine, and I felt uncomfortable. I was terrified. I did not want to move, but I wanted to see what made this noise. Somewhere inside me, I was thinking that, oh, please let it be one of the participants. Let it be something funny, something usual, something real. I turn around, and to my sheer horror, I see a figure wrapped in white blanket, and her right foot was crooked, and she was dragging while as she moved towards me, as she was coming towards me, and her face looked so pale. Her face looked so pale in the light of the candle that she was holding. It had hint of white and red, and her hair messed up, and this was the first time that I had seen something like this. I was not into my senses. I shouted as loudly as I could on the top of my lungs, and I fainted. Yeah, this actually happened. This actually happened. This did not happen with me. Chill. So what happened was, one of the participants decided that, oh well, we can do pranks. We are pranksters, and they decided to do this thing. And a girl literally fainted when she saw that, and then there was the chaos that followed. Teachers got to know about it, and yeah, a lot of things happened, but it was a fun story. In the morning, the whole school was thinking about it, and it was very cool. It was very cool for the girls to tell the boys, because like boys and girls sections used to be different, of course. So we were like, you know what happened in the girls section last night? And slowly every girl had become the narrator of this very story. I don't know if the facts were right or wrong, but honestly I don't care if it is making a fun story. So yeah, as I'm recording this, I see it has been a lot of time, but I don't know how many blunders have I done in this episode. It is going to be a hard time editing this. Oh my god, I cannot imagine it. But, you gotta do what you gotta do, mate. What? I'm sorry, please bear with these accents and impressions, because I don't know why I do them, but I just do them. I think it's something subconscious. It's weird. Well, okay. Let's end this here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye, guys. Hi, I hope you're listening to this section of the podcast. That just means that you have come to the end of this episode. I hope you liked this episode. If you enjoy listening to this podcast, you can check me out on my other socials. I go by the name Himangi on YouTube, and I go by @ I am Himangi on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So yeah, I will see you there, and in the next episode as well. Bye.